Hello again, fellow YouTubers, Solomon Pleasant back, and we're recapping Season 1 of Breaking Bad, which is only 7 episodes, so I'm not going to be trying that hard. Yay! Anyway, so what I'm going to do is just kind of discuss some things, say my favorite, say my least favorite, and just kind of talk about it. So, first, I'm going to start by saying this was a pretty nice first season. I'd say that it does its good job in introducing how the show is going to flow for the next 4 seasons, I think. Or at least I hope so. I'm saying this before I've seen the other 4 seasons, so I'm just gonna base it based off that. Now, this did a really good job in, explaining, and yeah, this was a good opening season, I think. I've done the episodes one by one, so I'm just gonna kind of briefly summarize them. Pilot did a good job in being the first episode. I'd say that's a pretty good first episode for as TV shows go. The Cats in the Bag is a nice follow-up. And the Bags in the River, I guess that dragged out a little bit. Cancer Man was okay. I liked the ending of Cancer Man. That was pretty funny, but overall that was just an okay. Gray Matter was a little slow, but it did have some nice touches to it. Crazy Handful of Nothing was pretty fun, and a No Rough Stuff type deal was an okay season finisher. I think they could have done a couple different things, but it was still a pretty good season finisher. So, things that I think this first season should have done, maybe get rid of like 1 or 2 episodes and replace them with some more cooking-based things. Or have like 1 less drama-related episode, because there were a couple in here, and it was a big... I was kind of waiting for the cooking to actually start and all the shenanigans to kind of ensue, so that is the one gripe I think I have with Season 1. Now, my least favorite episode of this season, there's only 7 to choose from, my least favorite is actually And the Bags in the River. Now, the reason I like this the least is even though it's really deep, I think it drags out the whole killing the 2 guys a bit too long. I think they could have kept that to just 1 episode, and it would have made it a lot better. We could replace this episode with, like, an episode that would be a better season finisher, I think. So, it's not that it's a bad episode, because all of them are actually pretty good. It's just, out of the 7, that one I like the least. Just because it drags out the whole killing 2 people a bit too long. It just drags it out, and that's why I didn't like it. And then, after that scene, Cancer Man and Gray Matter just kind of... It makes the dry spell a little bit longer, and thus kind of hurts the first season a little. Now, my favorite episode is actually episode 6, Crazy Handful of Nothing. I like this because first it transitions Walter into Heisenberg and kind of shaves his head, does all that cool stuff, and there's just some really cool stuff in this episode. And it's just really fun, I think, because it's what I think Breaking Bad is kind of about. So is episode 7, so that's why those 2 were pretty close. The pilot was also pretty good, but it had a little bit of dryness in it, but... So, Crazy Handful of Nothing was my favorite from Season 1, and so far is my favorite episode. We'll see where it goes from there, but as of now, that's my favorite one. Can't really think of much else. This was it's a good first season. These season reviews will probably have a lot more content when I get to compare this season to the next season and such, so there's that, but I'm glad I'm doing this review. So this first season actually got me into it, so we're gonna continue doing that. So next season has 13 episodes, so that's gonna be interesting. These episodes look pretty interesting. Alright, so we'll have to see where it goes from there. So, our next episode is going to be Season 2, Episode 1, 737. Well then. Should be nice to see where it goes from there. So, this has been Solomon Pleasant, signing off.